Good morning to you. One of the crises facing the United States as a civil society is the problem of lying. So we have a bunch of hooligans and what are called in Spanish gamberos, just troublemakers and the lowest kind of people who are taking advantage of the freedoms accorded in the United States Constitution for freedom of speech to lie on a fundamental drumbeat rhythm of a manner in which the press has failed us entirely. The cowardly capitalistic press, including and especially the New York Times. The way that the line is dealt with is always handled with euphemisms, and the response is always tepid instead of what it should be, which is appalled outrage. So, what I propose is that we do something about lying. Now, some people will say you can't do anything about lying because it becomes a very dangerous subject and is open to abuse, and it's easy to stifle people, and we have to maintain this purist attitude to freedom of speech. But I ask you, do you have complete freedom on the highway, or are you not required to drive on the right side of the road? Or the left side of the road in the case of the UK and Australia. I mean, do you not have responsibilities when you drive a car? Don't you have to signal? Don't you have to drive a speed limit? Don't you have to respect the signage? Don't you need a license? A license. You should have a license to run for office. You should take a history exam. You should take a civics exam. And if you can't pass the civics exam, the history exam, and the geography exam, first of all, you can't be a politician. And if you are a proven liar, you can be suspended or lose your license. What is a proven liar? A proven liar is a person who says something which is not true, does not correct himself, is corrected by reliable sources, and continues to spread this lie. And if he does not acknowledge that he misspoke, and if he does not retract what he said, and also promise to not to continue to say it, if he does not do these things, he can have his license revoked, and he can fail to be a politician. If he gets his license revoked while he's serving, well, we'll just have to figure all that out. But there has to be responsibility when you speak. Look at what happened in Great Britain with the riots, and look at what happened in the United States since Trump has come along. And the Lügenpresse, as Hitler called it, the lying press. You delegitimize the press, which is already halfway illegitimate to begin with, because they don't have any guts, and they don't have any, free, solid reporting anymore. And they make exceptions, or they treat with kid gloves some of these people. But over everything else, if you misspeak, you have to correct. If you don't correct, you can be liable to have your license challenged. It's as simple as that. So if you say Democrats want to defend the practice of aborting a baby after birth, well, you simply have to retract it. You have to retract it immediately, and you have to not say it again. If you say it again, you're in violation of lying. What think thee?